What's up? Aye trouble, aye zai. Mono sai do nyoba aye weyo. Mo je trawo gajo, mo try ye po aiba. Mo ye ble, abi an ye ble. Po gajo se o, e po gajo mo an se o baisan. Tu asa nene gla se o ma je. Akoje gra. You so je se o, mele tu be je se o. Akoje gra. Hey, mo yo se agun am la yo. Mo yo kwa su lokin. I say, oh, this is a special birthday song for that dog. Jaweli Jonetta Wele. We say happy birthday to you. Enjoy your new age. The graduate daughter. Not forgetting Shannon Taylor for Chicken Air. We want to remember her late daughter, Yolo Jira Wagner Taylor. Rest well. Not forgetting Brother Tony Wele Patu. Justina So in Taxi. Mother Teresa Pregnant So in Rhode Island. Oh, yeah, we are traveling. Edward, your birthday, Edward Luson, Capiada. I say, oh, God, yo. I say, oh, I say, oh, I do this, oh, God, yo. And the Orito So in Rhode Island. I said, my, and the Helena, Poa, Rhode Island. Uncle Tommy So in Liberia. But yeah, the let Uncle Stella So. Yes, young. Says Angie in Rhode Island. Anita Zian, Minnesota. Apogitro, wow, like you. Jonetta, well, I did drop wow, or that's the boss. When your person looking, you just say, oh, like you. No, I bleed Daniela. Not run on the way. You say, get it. I'm behind your draw. When I go. Alfonso Sola, I go. Many times of Mr. Alfonso So in the US. I know Alfonso Zianso. They could be up waking. I throw say you must you go at York. Congratulations to Dr. Jaweli Jonetta Wele. It is your birthday. I did it. I just say, oh, God, you went down more like you. Upon Roma, whenever. And when you are, not forgetting the cousins of the celebrant. Anita Zian in Minnesota. Direct Minnesota. Uncle Jerry So, Rhode Island. And some important personality here, right? Not forgetting our late father, Johnny Zian So. Rest well, father. My birthday So, rest well. My next So, listen, we are in a double celebration. Congratulations. It is your graduation and your birthday as well. We say happy birthday, congratulations. Our medical director. I want to say many thanks to all of the friends who attended the occasion. Dr. Jaweli, extend our thanks and appreciation to you all. We call her Dr. Jaweli Jonetta Wele. Kano, what's up? In Blabo, I know. My in Blabo. In my work, and in my yo, I found the soul line. We are going to test it in the US. I'm going to be there. Celebration.
Hey you, it's time to pack your bags. The world is calling. From the skies above to every corner of the map, explore all 7 continents with journeys designed especially for Europe and Africa. Whether it's a cruise, an all-inclusive resort, a hotel, car rental, theme park getaway, or the perfect excursion, Ayana's Dream Escapes brings the world within reach. Adventures start here. Don't just dream, escape. Book now, visit our site, scan the QR code, or just call today.
Do you want to share your events with the world? Why not contact us? We are Liberia Public Radio, LPR. We are the specialists in advertisements, commercials, radio and TV services. We have the professionals that can help you sell your products and provide live coverage of all events, such as weddings, conventions, graduations, reunions, anniversaries, sports, birthdays, baby showers, religious activities, funerals, and many more. Take your phone right now and call any of the following numbers: 682-433-8802, 267-648-6089, 484-786-3337, or 916-533-2048. Our customer service representatives are waiting to take your calls and give you the needed assistance. It is LPR, the home of excellent media services and your friends in business.
Hey you, it's time to pack your bags. The world is calling. From the skies above to every corner of the map, explore all 7 continents with journeys designed especially for Europe and Africa. Whether it's a cruise, an all-inclusive resort, a hotel, car rental, theme park getaway, or the perfect excursion, Ayana's Dream Escapes brings the world within reach. Adventures start here. Don't just dream, escape. Book now, visit our site, scan the QR code, or just call today.
Good evening. So I want to welcome our viewers and listeners across the globe. Thank you very much for joining us this Friday evening. This is the regular editions of Lpr-TV Live, Friday's editions with the analysts who want to be here this evening as usual to have conversation regarding our country. And of course, you are also part of the process. There's no way that we can leave you behind in talking about Liberia, because it's all about us and making sure that we get a good and better society. We say good evening. Happy TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. And I'm quite sure this weekend and coming weekend, life going to be unfolding cross country. Here in the United States, of course, Liberians will be observing their independence even in my own ocean state of Rhode Island. Of course, it's going to be all over. It's 8:18 Eastern Standard Time right here from the New England Bureau of the Library of Public Radio. I'm Alfonso Z. And so here will be leading the charges against the conversation here this evening. And of course, you also will be part of the process. Having said that, if you are just joining us, just do our favors and just hit the share icon button and invite someone at your company so that we'll have this conversation. I want to welcome our man, Roland Harris Ward Jr., is Lpr Eastern Bureau Chief based in Zwadru, that is the city of Zulu Whiskey. Good evening, Roland. Thank you for joining us this late hour here. I'm not sure what's going on. Just let me know in case we need to know something from that corridor, the drugs issue, all of that, how the conversation is being shifted and all of that. If there's anything, just give me a heads up and we can have you here to see if you can give us some any developing story towards sharing with the audience. We say good to have you. Good evening. Welcome to the show. Let's take a quick commercial break and I will be right back.
Hey you, it's time to pack your bags. The world is calling. From the skies above to every corner of the map, explore all 7 continents with journeys designed especially for Europe and Africa. Whether it's a cruise, an all-inclusive resort, a hotel, car rental, theme park getaway, or the perfect excursion, Ayana's Dream Escapes brings the world within reach. Adventures start here. Don't just dream, escape. Book now, visit our site, scan the QR code, or just call today.
Let's call today and tell the Hyena's Dream is Lpr gives you this message, and who knows, extra discount will be applied by just measuring the name of the Liberia Public Radio. And that's what we'll be leaving to support our own businesses. And Esther happens to be one of our valuable, not just only prime time follower listener, but also contributor. Always give to this network, even without us even asking. Esther and her husband, Frederick, been doing extremely well, always there to support us. So we want to thank them so much. And let's do everything possible we can to also support them in this regard. So very shortly, the analyst is going to be here and we will have this conversation.
Government, it did not meet your core values?
I resign. Before I resign, I issue a 13-page press statement. It's on the internet. If you check, you'll find it. And then the president subsequently called me back into government because at that time, she had sent all the cabinet ministers home for 2 weeks compulsory leave. I was one of those that she called back. And I said, no, I'm not coming back into your government because what I believe you will do is not what you are doing. This country went into civil conflict and over 300,000 people were killed because of bad governance. And I see the same thing
Happening.
being done by you. The same thing is happening.
That's why you told the president.
Yes, in a conversation with her. And I said, thank you, but I'm not coming back to the government. Anything good in Liberia. Louis Brown was National Security Advisor to Charles Taylor, man. That was the time I was tortured.
This seems to me ANC now.
Let them be redeeming themselves. They laid the foundation for the suffering that is happening today. No. It's not in good faith. Isn't it the same Louis Brown who said to President Salif, Kennedy president, that no one since 1847 has so desecrated the executive mansion equal to President Kennedy, Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. It was not even a month after he was appointed to be Minister of Information for that same President Salif. And he was propagating everything. When he was asked by the journalist, he said, you know, when you are far from President Salif, you see a bad woman. When you come close to her, you see a good person. That sounded very opportunistic to me.
For being here, and especially in these difficult times, I thank the Liberian people for their kind attention. All over this country, in every village and town, across every region and community, from mosques to churches, from markets to schools, from prisons to hospitals, across all political parties, ministries, agencies, and institutions of the government, no Liberian needs me to tell them that things are bad and only getting worse. Sadly, President Weah and few of his officials who are overseeing and benefiting from the downfall of our country either do not understand this or simply do not care.
There you have it. That was during the heat of the political process. I placed this coat on now. Let me just turn this AC off here a little bit here. That's all you have it. Then with the opposition's Alternative National Congress, Louis Garland, the former Minister of Information, Republic of Liberia, now ambassador at the United Nations. This is how the politicians get the talking point going. And when they are incorporated in their work in the system, then everything just go a little bit tight. Edwin Gowen Doe, good to have you here this evening. Good evening. Thank you for always being there. Batawi, I hope I'm calling his name. I hate to call people name if I'm not calling it the right way. So maybe I will KW just to make it Wayne Batawi. Hopefully I'm calling it. I try to break it down into syllables, but hopefully that's it. We say good evening, welcome. Just share the live view for us to have someone to reach, to also be connected to form part of the conversation as usual. We're going to discuss a wide range of issues. Of course, you yourself will be part of it. Of course, the most important, what is now shifting the conversations in the space is this huge concern here, where it's getting interesting every day. It's, people are being, we don't know yet. We don't know what's going to be the outcome, because sometimes these things they come and with the hope of getting to the bottom line. And people that are responsible to be held accountable, that much is not being done. So by the time we talk, at some point in time, and everything just go pretty cool, and that's it. But our job is to talk about it. Their part is to find those who are responsible, because this is dangerous for the country. A country with over 3 million plus people, and just only a handful of people think they can do anything to enrich themselves, to enjoy themselves, to enjoy life, and at the detriment of the entire country. That is bad. And this is why we want this government. And I hope, like what the president said, it doesn't matter anyone who honors his belt. People must be held accountable, because the aftermath of these things are very terrible. With a fragile society, we are still struggling. We're still getting things to be in place. We're still going out there for hands out. I think there's no much room of time to add insult to injury. Where a few handful of people, minute, not even inch of the population, they bring this sort of stuff at their own benefit and just have the entire society, our community, destroyed, because these things, the aftermath is a huge price. The community suffers it. You have violence. You have a lot of things. The economy, people mentally disturbed because they're taking these substances, taking these dangerous drugs that they cannot even go with assistance. So it's very bad. So it's a need that people, authorities, those that are in charge, that they follow this and get these people, those that are responsible, and bring them. And if the guys come, one thing I would like for us to talk about here too this evening is the recent incident that occurred in Minnesota regarding the Liberians. I was killed. I read so many things. So a lot of information from the Facebook. And this is where sometimes the disturbing news can be here with our community-based leadership. When these things happen, they don't communicate to their citizenry. And this is where the field leadership starts too. It's not, you don't even have to be in the executive mansion. I know there are good number of them, chunk of them seeking national office. Maybe I think Terry will help us. I don't know what other conversation been going. We have not had a chance to discuss it here, but that young man that was killed, it was a side situation. I say, other than I don't know what they want probably more than rescue now. God bless you when you go, you come. Let me bring in Terry. I mean, things going good with you, and that's what we want to see happen. So that's great. Let me bring in Mr. Collins. Is senior analyst of the Liberia Public Radio, Lpr-V. He's based in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Minnesota would be the boiling spot this July 26th. I'll be in your time by the grace of God. You are muted, Terry.
Oh, wow. Welcome, Mr. So.
No, I'm not there yet, though. I say I will be there.
Okay.
I'm supposed to even get there before because maybe the liberal will say, oh, and I may call you, don't pick up your phone because you don't want you.
Oh, no, man. They can do that.
Hello, Terry. Good evening. I will talk about other things in here, but you in Minnesota, I'm wondering here because I've been seeing, I read a lot of things, news, other bloggers, things, with the incident that happens in Minnesota recently, the gentleman that was killed. I don't know, there are a lot of our guys, they're seeking low court and other high-profile position. Has there been any statement from those people, the Russell, the other guy, Gali, I think who else, whatever? Has there been any statement from them? Have you heard anything? Are they maybe bring the community together to reassure them that some sort of justice or something will be done? Because there are a lot of stories surrounding that. The fellow family just came. I don't know how true it is. You get a baby and all of that. But I haven't seen not much. We have not talked about it. I'm not seeing these community leaders taking the front bench to kind of just rally some sort of support. Anything else been happening there? I don't want to be conclusive in that.
I think something is happening, but not with the leaders that you know about. None of them I heard myself coming out to speak on the matter, but there are, I believe, some Liberians who have been highlighting that information about the murder of, the client, the guy who the client killed him. Yeah, and there was I've just been seeing it on Facebook, but to see Russell then speaking about it, no, I don't see that. I don't know. I really don't see nobody really getting involved into it, like taking it serious.
What it means to our community. I mean, we got to talk about these things here. It's not just only when people get in the mansion. Because these are people, they're on that way, they're calling people, you'll come and vote for all you do this. When we get there, we'll do this, we'll do X, Y, Z. But when the community is hurt, you who trying to be a community leader, I think that's when you should step in. But they are missing in actions. What is it that they can't even come up publicly to say something, I don't get it. But yeah, they want people to give them their votes, and they want to tell us that they can lead. when they cannot even, something happen within their own community, they're not able to even stand up and say something.
So that is the reason why Liberia is struggling, because these are the people that are waiting for the government to sit down, for new government to come so they can go work there. Some of them here vying for public office, they don't get it because the people don't feel them. The people don't feel the touch.
Yeah, person, yeah.
Yeah, so that's why the people don't give their votes to them. Then they're wandering all over, they're running all on spoon talk, talking plenty tabata, things that the people will just go vote for you that are. This is America. It's not like Liberia where you got to go get somebody baby top and they go vote for you. No. Yeah, people here are educated. People understand the system. People working for their own money. So when they don't feel your presence, they're not going to support you. You can talk from now to judgment day. You jump in the air, you come out, they will not support you. All the leaders that you see, there's a Liberian guy, I think he's a major in one of these states. He's I think he related to us. His last name is Collins. But he have a history of the things he did.
From what is state name? I had an interview with him before. I think he stepped down now, sir, from Collins. I just forgotten which states. In one of these saying something in one of the states around that area. Yeah.
You know, but you can see the man history is there. The work he did in the community, the impact he made, and all of that. Most of the people here, they don't really want money from you. The only thing they want is your presence. They want to be felt by your presence. They want to see you intervening when there is a need. But these guys, they don't. Even when Trump passed that decree, and they guys were in Minnesota ransacking people, none of these men were around. We didn't see none of them. Except for maybe Sissy Boyer then, who were with a big protesting and all of that. But Russell then were not around. They were on spoon talk there all over the place. You know, telling people, say, you know, these are the times when they, you know, vote for me, support me, and I will, you know, when we get there, we will see what to do. The people want to feel your presence before you get there. Because they know that when you get there, they will not see you. This is the time you got to prove yourself.
And we'd have to find time to talk about it. Hey, Koto, how you doing? Long time. I don't know whether you blocked my number or whatever it is. Maybe the only liberal or Terry that you can talk to now. If I call, then you just go to airplane mode. But anyway, we here. Good to see you. Good to see you showing face yet. And we know people are busy. Yeah, but it's a serious problem, and I'm surprised this has not been brought out. Like the Minnesota, even my own state of Rhode Island, the Philadelphia, Atlanta, Georgia, and all those places, Liberian are huge, a very huge number. I think for some reason,
the community is huge,
and they get a good voting numbers. But because of the behavior of these people, and that's what all of the organizations are announced, they are on autopilot because they don't. They are not there for their citizens.
Exactly.
Show that sense of responsibilities, common sense, especially when you come out and say, oh, I want to be mayor, I want to be this, I want to be that. You think people just... So there are so many things involved, and I see why they don't win things that they're supposed to win, because they're not connecting with the people. They distance themselves. They only come around interimly in a short period of time when they need these jobs, and even when you put them there, they'll be gone. The only thing you're going to see them again the next time around, because the story surrounding, I read a story, the story surrounding the death of that boy. I mean, young man like that who's tried to make ends meet, he didn't see anything from his end. So if they can't even speak now, then what is the guarantee that, as we heard, that, his fiancée, get a baby and all of that? I think she just joined here. So I'm wondering who really walking her through. I don't even know OLM and all of that. I don't know. And then we complain that we are not part of the process, because this is why they don't win. They don't win election. This sort of bitterness and fight, take this Liberian politics and transport it here. So it makes things very, very difficult for them. I mean, I haven't seen, just by not even seeing a statement, just not even
Exactly.
to even come on these major network, whatever they can go about to even talk about it. If they talk it, fine, but to what extent? Not just only talking, but there must be action. I think that lady or the family, whoever, they needed support from the community leaders so that the man there, he gone. Nothing can. That's just about it.
I think the man's name is Glapo J. Gamonde.
Yeah.
Gamonde.
Yeah.
30 years old Liberian caregiver.
Young man. And just, I mean, gone, get his daily bread, and that was the end. He didn't return to his family. Moses, same with LPR security analysts. We're trying to issue some sort of warrants or some sort of indictment. We're talking about drugs. We're talking about countries being contaminated. We're talking about how dangerous it has become in the situation, and you're supposed to break it down, and then you take a leave. You see, that's how when you're not even get a job. Well, let me just bring in one of the independent voices of business. We are very few here. Dr. Mara, myself, the Terry, the
my God,
the Weashin.
So I'm the real independent here. This kind of thing.
Dr.
Mali is not an oath.
Not an independent. I think he be talking there a bunch of tabata. They talk about Babu Divine Cola that one you can't bring and say independent.
Terry,
for me, I'm independent. I don't know about.
No, I'm talking about Dr. Mali. What kind of independent?
Dr. Mali, the capital punishment. That is not independent.
To the extreme.
You see,
capital punishment.
That's the problem with your Liberian people. You don't like people who can tell you the truth.
Where in the world you see the exercise of capital punishment anymore?
This people will sit on the
bowling and all the kind of thing.
Platform, and the liberal will be having his feast, and he would not say anything. That they're shaking your head. He would never call him to his book. But anyway, guys,
you see, liberal can put me in the box on that one. I made some comment, so you should know.
Yeah, you guys. All right. Gentlemen, good evening. Welcome. Dr. Mali, good to have you here. Moses, good to have you. How you doing? How everything? Today is Friday.
Yeah.
What's popping this Friday from your end?
Nothing popping from my end. I'm just frustrated with Dr. Mali and everybody else making all of these comments about the drugs process, the illicit drugs in Liberia. And I listened to you guys the other day, and I was just flabbergasted about the conversation. And I wasn't chance to get on the show, but then when I listened to it, I just couldn't stomach some of those comments.
The liberal and Terry, the one black you, they say you wasn't going to come. So you're going to try to log in, you're not going to make it.
I tried to log in one time, but I couldn't make it, and then I came in the next time. It was kind of late.
Okay.
And you know, the process. I think the drug issue is something that is deeper than what people think, and it cannot go by public sentiment, and that's what we're trying to do.
So, okay, let's do it. Let's just get the program started. We're just brushing up. I don't know what specifically each and everyone want to talk, but we'll try to work within the confines of the time allotted to us here.
You want me to tell you what I want to talk about?
Yeah, come in. I just said it first. If this is your first time this network, we say welcome. Listen to Derek. Good to have you. The so-called rescue uncle. Yeah.
I'll be listening to you. I gotta be back. I'll be back. I gotta take care of the Oman right now, real quick.
Just go all we can do. You can see it. We'll say good evening. We'll say welcome. Hit the share button. Couple Jalabalayend on the endless leaf of absence. How can you? This is where the problem will come from. How can you work for a reputable institution like this, and you just disappear, you go, we can't see you, they call you, your phone going airplane mode. All right. We'll talk that one day. I think I will take out of Bese. I will say, but I want to hear about Bese, but you can hear people cussing after again. No, I'm not saying she cussing, but Bese,
Everybody careful.
let's get complain to Bese take care of you. Okay, guys, good evening. It's getting more serious than what we think of. Somebody get an audio on. Dr. Mari, good to have you. Terry, good to have you. Terry, man, look, this seems to be more than what you and I thinking every day new layer is adding today. This is a serious, serious problem, a well-organized crime. Organized crime. This kind of thing, this thing been going on for the longest, except now they're just taking it at a different level now, and it coming to time. And the reason probably, who knows? Maybe in the long run, investigators would point out the reason they're coming to town, Lpr-V man, and everybody let it be the smart man. So any kind of one screw their friend, or when you got time, you go look, this other person will become like a person to leak it out and kind of be the whistleblower. But this is it's more than serious. Is it off the hand of authority? Do you think we're going to get the answer that citizens, people deserve? There are a lot of people who are within the system, who are within government. Presumably, there are investigations still going, but names, people hearing, people that are being sent. It's like an octopus. People, everybody involved. It won't be easy. It's going to be more like GV20. I remember 1979. Remember the James Tier, the former superintendent, Dr. Mali? There was from that Maryland, and then that Maryland rolled out with that case. From there, they dragged to Sano.
Yep.
Yeah, those the government were using their license plate used to be red, RL.
Yeah.
They
Republic of Liberia.
Yeah, Republic of Liberia. They brought one Okra car, the Azuzu. They running say one for them. Yeah, the license plate was 20, called GV20. When you hear that car sound, something sound. They came down to superintendent, county attorney, all the big dogs in the town. They were all involved. But to get to that point, to arrest people, to arrest them, it was crazy. I'm guessing something like this most likely going to happen. But what is the first branch of government? Doing a lot of things going on. Let's have a conversation. Terry, this is beyond partisan and support. This is dangerous. This is not good for our country, the future of our country, for our young people, for the young generation who should be taking this, be leading the country. But here we are having this sort of conversation. We're not talking about how many rehabilitation centers people are graduating, but when that thing gets, if that kind of a consignment, God forbid, who knows whether someone we don't know here. We only know what we talk about. If that thing had gone in within the community, in the public, what do you think would have happened?
Well, Mr. So, this is the era, and again, good evening, Dr. Mali, to you, and Mr. So, this is what we are, this is where we are, and I myself are not happy with that. But like I said before, drugs is part of Liberian economy. Drugs is part of the Liberian economy. The money, that money there is circulate in the economy some kind of way. It's circulate. It's circulating. And this is the reason why they're not going to find the real perpetrators. Is because the real perpetrators are all embedded in the government. And when I mean the government, I'm not just talking about the executive. I'm also talking about the legislature. Who know whether if all these things the legislature doing, like what I was talking about last night with the likes of Edwin Snow and all these guys trying to call for, trying to humiliate the cabinet ministers because they are expressing their opinion to them, which is protected under the law by Article 50, by Article 15. So trying to manipulate, because the man said that the legislature should stop interfering into the investigation. They call him to humiliate him, to distract the entire public from what is going on with the drug case. So who knows whether if all of them do know what really happening in the country concerning the drugs, so they want a deflection. They want a deflection. And I believe that's the reason why most of those people are not going to speak. You listen to Spoon Talk today, the men who are claiming that Paul King is a move of the drug. They are saying that he's not. They're not telling you now that he's not guilty or anything. These are the same people that were on the network and senators were calling to influence the decisions. These are members of the Fourth Estate. While they're on the network, senators of the opposition calling on the network to influence how they narrate the stories that they have been giving. These are the convoluted, situations we find ourselves in. That is why we cannot get the information we're supposed to get in order to be able to deal with the narrative of the drugs. Because you got people who are journalists that are supposed to tell the real story. They are manipulating the story and making it convoluted, so most of the people can understand exactly what's happening. You know that the government is not going to give a full detail of what is happening. So we depend on the Fourth Estate to come up with information after the investigation as regarding what is happening. Now they are confusing or even more. So where are we going? In my opinion, they're making the people, the perpetrator, to escape. They are creating avenue for the perpetrators of this drug bust to escape, because it makes it, what I'm seeing now, these guys are helping. They are helping the perpetrator to escape, because now we're confused. The people that are supposed to get us news concerning what is really happening, since the government cannot, they are even confusing our move. So the perpetrators are on their way out. And we will not find any kind of answer today. I doubt that the government will carry them to court and win the case. I strongly doubt that this Paul King, the guy in the custody, that he will go to court and the government will get a conviction. I strongly doubt it.
All right. Let me break in, Dr. Mali. I still finding it difficult when you say the people who are supposed to give what they need, they are not, and they're confused. Why should you be confused? They're supposed to, that's what happened when people fail to do their part, people fail in. And that's the problem. It is the obligations of the government to tell us, not to maybe unveil everything, because this is a long fight, but to part of their communication, part of their regular briefing perhaps, is to reassure not just only their supporters, but people within their enclave, people.
But then, Mr. So, why do we have the Fourth Estate? Because you know the government will not tell you everything.
Also, but now you have the Fourth Estate man talking now, you say they're talking again, you're talking about that.
But so, you said, what do you think?
No. But CEO, I don't understand why the men of God try to transfer the responsibility of government to the Fourth Estate.
I'm not.
The Fourth Estate has got a clear, defined function, and I think they are carrying on their function. The Fourth Estate don't have the key to the warehouse the drugs came from. The Fourth Estate is far away from these things. The government is delaying a lot of information. So the Fourth Estate has got the right to set the agenda for people to discuss. And that is the role of the Fourth Estate. So the question now
set
is...
Set the agenda, Dr. Mali, or give us information in regards to what happened.
That is the traditional role of the Fourth Estate. They set agenda for the public to discuss. And they withdraw themselves, and you go ahead to discuss the issue. So now, instead of the Fourth Estate setting the agenda, the government has set the agenda. Then let the government come forth to get all the detail of what is going on. Just a delay is just a deny. What we want here is stage by stage progress report. Stage by stage progress report. You are not doing that as a government. So the Fourth Estate has decided to launch its own investigation and coming out with its own facts because government have failed drastically to inform the population of what is going on. So if we come now to say we're transferring the responsibility of government on the shoulder of the Fourth Estate, it becomes a problem.
So, Dr. Mali,
Yeah.
the Fourth Estate is not a government branch, is not part of the government, but is inclusive into the governing body of the country, which involve even us, the citizen. We all are part of the government. But the Fourth Estate is the citizen mouthpiece. They are responsible to give information. They're not going to set a agenda for people to talk. They are responsible to give us information.
No, point of correction. Point of correction. The Fourth Estate is not the citizen mouthpiece. The Fourth Estate is there to do its job. And its job.
What is its job?
No. When you say mouthpiece, that means legally they speak for you and myself. No.
Okay.
Their duty is to set the agenda. You and myself take the agenda and run with it.
Well, I'm not going to deny your point. Your point is fine and well taken. My own argument is the Fourth Estate, as we stand, is under obligation by function by law to inform the public accurately.
On what? Is it what?
They are responsible to inform the public, Mr. So.
Okay.
Accurately on information gathered in the government, information in regards to all sectors of the country. Okay. They are responsible to inform us. Not to mislead us.
So,
but my concern,
let's say good thing here, little and pay. They are responsible to inform us in your word. Are they informing us now?
They are responsible to inform us. They are responsible to hold the government accountable. Are they informing us now? No. They are misleading us. That's my concern.
Okay.
So
if you claim that the government is not giving you the information that you need, because the government say we're giving you the information, you say you're not satisfied.
No,
who's responsible?
You say, do you think the government giving us the information?
I believe the government is giving us the information, but I do not believe that the government is giving us the information we really want to hear. This is the reason why you yourself arguing that we need the investigation to be rapid, to go rapidly. And Marcel, you think I want to believe that only one person, Gregory Coleman, arrested for the drugs and is in detention? I don't know they got a second person now. Do I believe that only one person is responsible for the drug in the country? I don't think the government has given us sufficient information. So then who do we rely on for information?
Where do you think the information will be coming from? Who's supposed to release the information? Now
the information ministry.
Okay, information. We have this conversation. They're not giving it. They're not giving. From what I'm hearing now, you are not happy. You are unhappy because the information is not giving information. The Fourth Estate now improvise. I mean, with their sources, with people that they talk to. Some can be in government, some out of the government. People who are familiar with it, telling them things they are speaking now, and you say it now. Okay, let me bring in your patron. You're not texting, so he here already. But today part it's not. Okay, you know what? Need to come. I don't want him up there.
No,
they'll come down.
But why you put Keto? Keto is not an independent voice. Why you put him?
So I continue. He can be contained. That's why I was saying that. I said same way she in so that when you then they will know what to do. But okay, guys, so let's get the program going. The Liberal Progressive. Good evening, welcome. Keto, good evening, welcome.
So I just wanted to outline what the responsibility of the Fourth Estate.
We'll come
over to you.
Don't yet,
and turn it over to you because you asked me a question. I just wanted to put in that.
Okay, at this point in time, I am leading the charges
Okay, sir.
for tonight's conversation. Tonight is not your night. Yeah, so don't expect any VIP treatment here. I was upset how
Wow.
last night, and the liberals humiliated.
Wow.
Sorry. Oh, you don't want to come? Don't come. You didn't tell me what to do. I run my show.
But myself, Labor sent me the link lately. He said everyone Labor, Labor got a special moment when he get in that spirit. The devil when the devil from Sveju.
They're supposed to rebuke this sort of evil spirit that are coming. You don't do it, sit down here. So tonight we get our show. You follow what we say here. We are taking the lead.
No, but CEO, I don't understand why the evil spirit can go against itself.
Oh God.
Why the evil spirit will have eye to target other things, but it doesn't target itself. But anyway, let me progress.
Yeah, that's a different conversation.
There is no evil spirit here, Dr. Marlin.
No, I'm just taking a clue from what the man of God just said, But anyway, that makes progress. Yes. So let me just conclude on this, man of God. You see, there are segments of the fourth estate in democracy. The government mouthpiece is headed by the Ministry of Information. I think there where our problem is coming from. Because now Gregory Coleman has taken over that segment now. So the government mouthpiece is sitting down now, not doing anything. But the fourth estate is supposed to be a watchdog on this event. They can do their own research and come back to us. The fourth estate is not on taxpayer payroll. It's rather the other segment that is the information that on taxpayer payroll. Are they doing all fair and balanced justice in this whole thing here? The question is no, they are not. You see? So the press will go out there to chase a lot of information and keep it to themselves, or come up into in a newsprint and reserve their sources. You see? So if we want to blame the fourth estate or not doing their job, they are under obligation to inform us. But equally so, all the ministries in Liberia, including the agency and the commissions, they all have public relations officers who are supposed to speak for government and portray government image in a positive way. But is the information minister really doing its job on this case? The answer is no.
Okay, the answer is no. Kata.
Yeah, thank you, CEO. I'd like to say hi to you, to the Labor Progressive, Terry, my brother, Dr. Male. Everybody's doing good, thank God. I'd like to say hi to the audience listening and viewing. This is a very serious case. The case is gaining more momentum as expected. Like we said from day one, we share in our chat room some video of a lady coming out giving a revelation about this drug issue, and she put it squarely at the feet of the executive, and key people in government names were listed in her video. I share it, and people say were rumors, and now we see it starting to come to fruition. I mean, it's unearthing itself. Listen, you see, sometimes I want to go straight on the topic and talk about something like good for us to go back and talk about some of the things people say as analysts on this platform to our public, right? So today I hear the Reverend Blaney, the fourth estate, which is the media. The media is also an area where people go to make their money. They go and look for news and they put news out there so that people can be informed, but equally so they're looking for their money too, right? They put sensational headlines up and they do what they got to do to get the information across. The government is responsible. Why the government doing government job, which of course is about development, education, finding off things that happen in the country and put it out there so the fourth estate can amplify it to the entire country. That's the work of the fourth estate, to also be a watchdog in society. So if government come and say, look, we pay 10 teachers, and the fourth estate go to the schools and find out that the government only pay 2 teachers, the fourth estate gonna come and say, no, we done investigation, the government paid for 2 teachers. And that's some of the work of the fourth estate. Now, in this case, the fourth estate is filling the gap in where the government failed to fill the gap. The government is hiding something. Just today, we got to know that the person in custody right now signed a contract or deal with the Liberian government through Spoon. The lady, the wife of the lady, the husband came out and said some things on Spoon and said some documents that the Liberian government and this individual signed, that if you come to Liberia, this is what gonna happen, this is what's gonna happen. And Sunday they're gonna have all those stuff on display on Spoon. The government Liberian come out to say those things to the people. So it's speculation. So people come out and say, then you will come out and say they're confusing us. No, the case is bigger than we think. The case has a lot of government officials involved in it, big hands. And the thing about it, why we are not sincere to ourselves here on so many platforms, is because we are putting on our policy cap. We feel that when we speak the truth, it will show our party, our side, to be very bad. Because yesterday, we told the world that the former government and the president were bringing drugs in the country. So today, when we see the thing happening where the whole drug situation is at the forefront of this present government, for us to come and speak the truth is hard. We understand that. But don't shift the blame on the journalists. Listen to why your information minister called the journalists. Run and see a big mouth, open your wide mouth, a big mouth and talk. Telling people they should go and they put on information, they must go to the citizen to get information from there. Checking us out when our country is at a place where this drug problem is getting our country bad if we don't be careful about it. And you information minister, you come out and you want and be demeaning to the society, and checking the people all in our brain parlance and telling them things they're not supposed to hear. What do you think? The fourth estate will fill that gap. And what the fourth estate do? Not say the fourth estate filling the gap with lies. They are bringing things to the table that you and myself today the government say agree with. Some of the names that came out in the government press conference, those were names that the fourth estate brought out. Did they confuse you when Gregory Kuma announced those names?
Let me kill you, Keto. And let's let's try to do this. We must try to speak within a reasonable time frame so that people who have a counterpoint, they can also do that, and for the good of our audience as well.
So can you put 2 minutes to everybody think so we can know? Also, put or speak more than 2 minutes.
No, it won't be 2 minutes. That would be too long. Maybe 1 minute 30 seconds. But I think.
Okay. All right, that would be good.
I can use my own good descriptions, and the only person that will be very biased in this thing here that I can say here is the liberal. He will do it. He will do it in a kind of way. But look, guys, seriously, this thing here, this seems to be a organized, well-organized crime, and they seems to have their agent. I don't know what we're getting with this thing here. When we will see some real actions or people be really be held accountable. The Liberal Progressive could even. I think we started here at the Liberian guy that was killed in Minnesota. Where is the community leadership? Where is our organizations? All of these things here. You don't have to be in government alone. I would like Dr. Mali to really take on that. But let me just bring in the Liberal. The Liberal. Any new development from your end? Where are we going with this?
Thank you, Mr. So. Good evening to all of you, the panelists. Good evening as well. The audience, good evening. And thank you for joining us again on this wonderful Friday afternoon. And that you don't have anything to do, but the fact that you are here, we appreciate it. And we say thank you very much. Mr. So, I was listening. I thought, okay, tonight let them have fun, but I just cannot sit back and allow some of the folks on here to try to mislead our people, specifically Dr. Mali.
Wow.
Yes.
Dr. Mali is in a constant habit of trying to rationalize his misleading statement and put it in the club of reasonable debate, which is not the case. If you're going to come out here and say the fact that from you now to believe the fact that the government is not providing information, therefore the fourth estate, the 99 estate, whatever you want to call it, have the right to come up with their own truth. Or truth is your truth. It doesn't change. Whether come from the government or somebody else, it's the truth, it's the truth. But for you to disguise the misguiding process as though they're coming with truth, it's unacceptable. Mr. So, what I'm going to say to you is this. The government of the Republic of Liberia, why we are not happy, I specifically not happy with the slow pace of information dissemination process on this, they have their own agenda. And Dr. Mali, real estate, the first estate, or whatever you call them, they don't set the agenda for the Mr. So I am here to critique. I am here to critique. I'm not going to hide it. I am here to critique. You want to kick me out? Kick me out. No, Mr. So we cannot have.
Listen to me. No, listen, and listen well. If you come on my program, you're not going to be running 365 miles per hour. If you, this is what you're doing with your support our country. Now we are having a situation here. If you're saying something, we are under obligation to make sure that is crystal clear to the audience, so they will say, "Oh, this is what." So you throwing unnecessary tantrum here tonight is not going to help you. When you say something, if I need clarification, and not just you, everybody, I will stop you, and I will ask you. That's what we do on our program.
Thank you.
Action people, go ahead.
Please understand it as well. I'm a civil engineer. I have the ability to compartmentalize issues. You will not distract me. When I'm stuck speaking about what Dr. Martin said, and you want to come and distract it, I take it and put it one side and seal it. Now I'm going to unseal it and continue with my statement. Look, Dr. Martin cannot come out here and say because the government is not giving us the information, therefore, I'm also, as I stated earlier, I'm not happy with the slow pace of the information dissemination from the government on the drug issue, because I'm anxious to know where we are. But these people, the government is not a banana republic. This government, the Republic of Liberia, is an informed government. They know what they're doing. So I might be anxious to get the answer, but they are not obligated to rush in judgment because they want to satisfy me. And so many of us on these platforms, we're anxious for the government to give us the information. Oh, with the people listed, people, how come they call them? They are going in. I told you guys yesterday, we have a new sheriff in town. The CDC Tabata, they were doing with 100 million. It's not the case here. The guy who defeated them is now on board. And this guy is telling the government, don't listen to Sansinto demand. Do your job and do it right.
Thank you very much.
So one way or the other, this thing is going to end up in the court of law. And these people, and they are prosecutors, they want to make sure they win the case. Why are we not appreciated, Dr. Malley? You come out here with your subjective idea and clothing it as though it's being objective. Unacceptable, Doc.
Thank you very much. Now you spoke, you were never interrupted. Nobody said anything. Dr. Malley didn't say anything.
You did.
You see, you're not.
You did on behalf of Dr. Malley. So if you come here with Tabata, I will speak on behalf of myself.
Okay.
Because I got nobody to back me here.
Oh, why would somebody back home man like you to break their back? Please. Moses, I will come to you, but let me go to Dr. Malley. Dr. Malley,
Again?
Why were you going to Dr. Mali? That's not how the shows usually run.
Again?
Why are you trying to manipulate this whole process here tonight? Why are you going back to Dr. Mali? Moses just
Again?
speak the way we
Come
run
on.
it. Moses is recognized, and then Dr. Mali can speak later on. He's a man for himself. Why you want to take this show
Why the Labour is disrupting the show, the independent show? Why are you disrupting the show, Labour?
Acceptable. You can't do this.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Is the asking a question? Is the backstage room open?
It open. Somebody will go there, Jenna. The other
Dr. Mali better yala is not on the show.
well, you always see what post stacking now here, Jenna. You see the
so you purposely, because Dr. Mali asked the question, you purposely put me in a bike.
You see,
to satisfy Dr. Mali.
He's a crook. He's a crook. He removed himself so he will present to the audience because Dr. Mali said, all right. Look, okay, guys, we're going to make progress. Time already fast, man. Look, Moses, because Samson Toe and Terry Collins attack. I'm not sure whether you joining them. Unleash it on Dr. Mali. This anger started since yesterday, and he wants to bring it over here to us. No. Find your candidate, find your Jews. Dr. Mali, let me hear you.
Yeah, I think the liberal misspoke. It was the men of God who took the fourth estate for judgment. It's not me. I was just making clarification. You see, it was the men of God who blamed the fourth estate, not me, liberal.
Yeah.
But you came with the intention of just attacking me. I was only making clarification about the role of the fourth estate in this whole thing. But it was the men of God who set the agenda that the fourth estate is doing a great disservice. And the CEO can't even bear me up, Mr. Keto can't even bear me up, liberal. So you just program me in your mind to come and attack me unnecessarily. And I demand an apology.
God forbid.
Okay.
You see? That's who he is. All right. Let him live with his sin, okay? Let's go to Moses. I don't know. I'm not going to really trust what Moses, because Moses, the liberal has formed an alliance, terrorists, and everybody now, you don't go to Moses. So obviously, Moses is going to be speaking in the affair. I'm just saying this so that when he says it, when he starts speaking, we all will know where he stands. Right, Keto? Let's hear Moses. Good evening. Welcome.
Thank you very much, CEO. Good evening. And
hold on, they're playing our carrying the cooking set there.
Do you want me to keep time? But
keeping it 1 hour, 1 minute, 30 seconds.
Your time is unofficial. My time is official.
Okay.
You can't time you, sir. I mean, I will listen to it when they time to call your attention.
The first thing before I even attempt to say anything, I want to know who is classified as the fourth estate.
The press.
The press is the fourth estate?
According to our
as the press.
Yes.
Estate, yes.
And what made them qualify for that title as the fourth estate?
Well, it's historical. It's a long story. It's historical. You have the executive branch, you have the judiciary, all right, you have the legislature, then the next in line is the fourth estate. And as a security analyst, you know this story, but you just come, you want to throw stone in this discussion tonight. You know.
You see some of the inept.
You were experienced.
You see some of the things you guys can do to poison the minds of people. Let me tell you what the fourth estate represents.
Okay.
It's the population of the Liberian people. That's the fourth form of government, not the media. Nowhere in this world media plays a role as the fourth estate and have a title.
What are you talking about?
No, what are you talking about? No, I didn't say media. I said the press.
Listen now, listen. Your classification and your convenience. You want to do things that is convenient to you and begin to completely destruct the people's mind.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Destruct no. You see, all the time here now.
No, I say you have your
because I want to talk about the drugs, but I want some class.
You talk about the drugs.
You're talking about the fourth estate.
See, that's what you were supposed to talk on. But let me do this. Terry, please look up what the fourth estate. I don't want to call Dr. Mari. I don't want to call Keto. Tell her exactly where you.
No. Listen.
Hold on.
Mr. So, for me, I don't know what fourth estate is. I know that the most powerful form of government representation is the people.
So who represent the people?
That's the fourth
who represent the people? Who represent the people?
Form of government.
Who represent the people?
The media.
No, we can't do this. Let's do it one at a time.
The media are not politicians. And you're trying to make them politicians in our country.
Moses.
That's disrupting everything in our country.
Moses.
And people come with their own analysis and what have you. What gives Dr. Mata the right to speak on drug enforcement?
Hold on 1 second.
Are you working drug enforcement?
Hold on, you're going different places.
No. That's what I'm talking about.
Let him finish with time, see, or let him finish with time.
Look at the other man talking. All the drugs that were there during CDC time, you didn't talk about that. And the drug business is important.
Here we go.
We want to do things here orderly. We can't be over talking.
Yeah, but that's me talking now.
No, listen, you're talking. I am in charge, so I regulate the talking. How to go about to do.
Yesterday, y'all made me very over talking. Today, my own day.
You see, you're going to be facing your body then enough. So when one finger, you do the other one. Tell
Let him talk. We'll play a tape. Let him finish talk. We'll play a tape.
Other serious note, we'll play a tape.
Hold on, guys. I don't want us to be like when we come here.
Okay.
We want for people to understand. It's not for ourselves.
Okay. CEO, on a serious note.
Yeah. So, Mr. So, can I proceed?
To do something now. I'll come to you, Moses. Yeah.
So the fourth estate in Liberia, the fourth estate
in Liberia.
Listen.
I say look for Liberia definition, or just look for
the fourth estate, Mr. Segbe, the fourth estate, right? The fourth estate is not an official branch of government like the executive, legislature, or judiciary. Instead, it refers to the news media, newspaper, radio, television, and online media, which plays an important role in a democratic society.
Thank you.
The Liberian Constitution, particular Article 15, protects freedom of speech, blah, blah, blah. The main function and responsibility of the fourth estate: informing the public, holding government accountable, serving as a watchdog, providing a platform for public debate, educating the public, promoting transparency and democracy. That is the function of the fourth estate.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's what I wanted Mr. Melly to say to me. But because he's not educated in that level with his doctorate degree, he couldn't explain that.
Wow.
He just says
wow. I think I got to mute myself.
Yeah, you got to mute yourself because people talk about issues that they have not dealt with, and it's unfair to our listeners. And makes feeding the people with the information, the wrong information. It is bad what's going on in Liberia. When the police director is charging people when he doesn't, he should not, it's not part of his jurisdiction. And it's because they want to appease the public. And people come here and say things. Roberto Carter, when they were in power, all the drug thing didn't just start today. And for them to start saying that, oh, the drug business is very bad, it's very bad. This thing started, I said it before, during the war, when drugs were just so blatantly used amongst young people. So what makes it more important today than then, than previous administration? Now, my thing. The process that is going on, I think, is leading, it's very slow, number one. Number two is that because the people that get the responsibility to is not under the jurisdiction to do that. We got a drug enforcement unit. The drug enforcement agency has arrest power. They need to investigate drug issue, not the police. They need to take their issue with the prosecutor to level charges against people, and people continue to allow Gregory Coleman to make charges, to create charges against people in that country. It's wrong.
Thank you very much.
That's not his duty. That's not part of his jurisdiction.
All right.
Let the drug enforcement agency investigate. They can use as long time they want to make sure they got the evidence so that those people will not get off like the other people did.
Let me come in. Like I said, I think we are in a crowded room here. But I think that was just a very unfair attack on Dr. Mali. I don't know. You duck. I'm coming. You duck your own hole.
I've been attacked many times before.
Huh?
I've been attacked many times before, and I never responded. And I'm doing the attack now, so it's reversed this time.
Okay, where the anger coming from the people?
The anger is coming up because.
No, I'm just saying something. I don't need a response.
No.
So,
okay, you don't want me to respond? I won't respond.
So in the interest of fairness, I think your onslaught tonight on Dr. Mali, I think is way over the top. To say he's not this, that. I don't think. I see that as a slip of tongue. You talk about politics. Are you a politician?
You talk about drug business.
Well, he can't talk about drugs.
No.
Why not?
He got no expertise in that area.
You're not a medical doctor. You talk about doctor business. Who can
No, I don't talk about doctor business.
You're a politician?
You're a politician? Before you can't talk politics, yeah? Moses said I ain't that way. You know that the way Biden mind going down here, you just there, you picking up small.
Okay. All right. Let me progress. We got it. Okay, Dr. Mali, let me hear you, and then I go to Kevin.
Yes. The point of correction I want to make here is that, and it's going straight to the security analysts. This is a platform, and we come here on the basis of our wealth of experience in diverse areas. But there is a complete distinction between a practicing journalist and a career journalist.
Which I'm both of them anyway.
And a career journalist are those who go to school and earn a degree. A practicing journalist are those who work on the field, but they equally earn serious experience.
Dr. Mali, what are you talking about?
So when you're coming up to say, I have no idea about what I'm talking about, I just want to inform you on this platform here that I have a master in strategic communication / journalism. So I'm a career journalist. I'm not a practicing journalist. So when you're coming from the security background, you are completely out of order in this era. Totally out of order. There are complete daylight between security and journalism. The men of God just define what the fourth estate is. You refuse to accept it. And I agree with you, you refuse to accept it because that's not your area. First of all, you get a definition that is not nowhere in the vocabulary. So you are rather misleading our listener. We can be doing that, Mr. Security Analyst. So I would suggest that probably you remain in your lane. And if I need help, I'll get to you. When you need help, you get to me. But now we have just confused our listener tonight. So if you came from somewhere with the anger, I would suggest to the platform panelists, don't leave our anger in our car and come on our platform
I'm
and
not
have
going
a
to do
good
that.
time.
I'm not taking that suggestion.
Because we see professional anger issue here with some people, and not only the security analysts.
I'm not taking your suggestions.
With the exception of the men of God and Mr. Kettle and the CEO, there are other people with professional anger issue here, and I think CEO, you need to look into that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
So I forgave the security analyst and also forgave Labor as well.
Yeah. See, this is how independent mind handles crisis.
There you go.
Independent mind handles crisis. Because the gentleman from Delaware, I don't know,
ready to go.
from Sacramento, wasn't just came with that kind of prophet key way of doing things here tonight. Look, Dr. Mark, you what you did tonight, I strongly believe this is a ploy. This is a ploy because this guy, he downstairs, he wanted to be upstairs, I put him downstairs, he pissed. So you saw how he and Musa going back and forth. But look, our audience get a lot to do. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk the thing. I want to say we must be watchful how we speak to our peers, our colleagues. I mean, we respect one another here. People respect also. You know, we don't want all of these things does impact listeners because when we start doing it, say, but wait a minute, people were taking it to be serious people that had to be it. Let's bring in the Joy Shan. Coming sponsor the we are.
You say you want peace, but you're gonna call people's name already.
Why are you eating my pepper? Don't eat my pepper. I want to eat pepper. Don't eat it.
I said I made a mistake. I said I made a mistake. Wait, you to talk our own thing here, please. Keto, go ahead. We are sharing.
Thank you, CEO. You know, sometimes it's good to spice the show up, and I'll make the show beautiful. People enjoying it and stuff like that. Look, but I'm not here to take prisoner. I think the doctor said it right, but I'm not here to take prisoner. I will go back into history and bring out some of the things of the past and lay it down so the security analyst can see, and then we can bring him back to reality. Because the security analyst is out of touch, and we got to bring him back to reality. Come back to the Jesus movement, okay? So this is where we are, right? We are talking about a seasoned politician, a man who can transform a nation in a spin of a dime, a man who you took around and you put your confidence in because he could make the difference, a man who said the former president was bringing drugs into the country, a man who came and told the Liberian people he could transform, take the Zogos off the streets, and make them functional people in our society. This is the man who was given or is given the authority to transform. Everything is at his feet, all of the natural resources there, all of what he has to transform the nation. And we see this man is bringing in cocaine in our society. That people close to him,
Mr. So you're going to allow him to do this?
And look, Mr. Liberal, you liberal, progressive, I'm speaking. I want you to protect me, CEO.
No, but Mr. So we have to be sincere on this thing here.
Listen, look, Liberal. I don't have time for people who gets in their feelings, okay? When the man finish speaking, you have anything to buttress. Yeah, when you're talking about your dictator, nobody says something. He's speaking about his country, not about you. So chill out.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your protection, CEO. Thank you, sir. So this is a president who honors his watch. We see people close to him that are involved in drug transaction in the country. Not only that they're bringing drugs in the country, but they're exporting drugs to Europe, getting the European involved in the drug problem in our society. Today, we see people from the House of Legislature. Names are being called in this. The legislature, they are asking their colleagues to recuse himself. We see people in the executive. The president suspended somebody and said, go sit down. When everything will bring you back, because your knee they drop in there, go sit down. The man from Noka. You understand? We see the police director name and all creeping inside. Like the security analyst said, you got drug enforcement agency the Liberian Drug Enforcement Agency, LDEA, that is responsible to fight drugs in the country. But yes, then you have a police director doing the function of a drug enforcement officer, speaking on behalf of the security and people in the country. How is that? You guys, where you have the deputy minister of justice sitting down to even speak and answer question from the Senate. No, you only have the police director speaking on these drugs issue.
All right.
Now we're saying the drug issue here today in our society is deeper than what people think. We're saying the drug issue in our society has bigger hands in it, that it has claimed international attention to the extent where one of our most seasoned, our most polished journalists, investigative journalist, is on this case until the government is calling him names,
Thank you so much.
threatening him.
Thank you so much, Keto. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, look, the Liberal, I want you to, let's go to Kenan Gani. I want you to read this here tonight.
The man need to wear glasses and he need earpiece. He can't hear all Google. He can't see all Google. You need glasses. You can't see. You can't see.
Okay, let me go to Dr. Mali.
No, how you are going to Mr. Soul? Why would Dr. Mali just spoke? Everyone else, I haven't said anything yet.
I am running
it.
and making sure the program is well connected to the audience and to the all people.
All right.
The Liberal gonna take care of you for the.
Hey, lead them. Last night they were crying for the link. Lead them. I didn't want to pay attention to them last night. All
right, gentlemen. Look, Dr. Mali. On a serious note, with all what is going on, especially for us with the sort of open-minded heart, how we want to see Liberia going. I'm not talking about these polarized pundits, analysts, call themselves security. We have managed to have another Jeremiah Wright on this network here, and it's quite troubling. But when you have these folks who are so polarized, who are more partisan, that is also dangerous for the country.
But Jeremiah Wright was truthful.
Thank you.
He was truthful to Obama. He told him the truth.
That Jeremiah, that Obama ran away from him.
No, he just stepped aside.
He ran away from him.
Just start thinking more yourself. You want to your program there, you can have your own meeting.
That one on the ground floor. You're still on the ground floor.
I know we're still here. That's okay. We'll go up tomorrow.
And they're still here until the program ends.
I'll see you all. I think what is happening now is that I hope the unity-led government headed by the sitting president, Wakai, is not setting itself up for failure in 2029. And I'm saying this with sincerity because it was just yesterday when CDC were put under tremendous pressure of not allowing the information ministry to speak or to clarify or to get information. It was just yesterday. Today, I see our information ministry in the same line life. And that's a problem. But here is the issue. Liberal is saying we are not saying that, saying we try to be dishonest to the government not doing anything. The government is doing something. But the government is not doing enough. This is where we are coming from. Yes. And maybe that's why you don't want to hear. The government is doing something. The government is not doing enough. For instance, there is a press release that came out today from the Joint National Security. And maybe our security analysts can analyze that for us later on. And they charged one guy named Mr. Philip Young Jr.
Yeah.
They charge him for criminal facilitation, criminal solicitation, and criminal conspiracy.
Yep.
I want to thank the government for telling us that today.
You see
now, Keta is saying that he has a bouquet of flower to give to a lot of people in government that they need. Those are speculation. But anyway, I don't blame Keto. He talking from opposition viewpoint. So I agree with him. Because now if we challenge him, he cannot provide the facts. So I agree with you 100%. He coming from the opposition camp, and so you have all right to express it in that way.
Thank you so much, Dr. Mali. Thank you so much. Let's take a quick break, and I will be right back. This is Safonso Zian.
Hey you, it's time to pack your bags. The world is calling. From the skies above to every corner of the map, explore all 7 continents with journeys designed especially for Europe and Africa. Whether it's a cruise, an all-inclusive resort, a hotel, car rental, theme park getaway, or the perfect excursion, Ayana's Dream Escapes brings the world within reach. Adventures start here. Don't just dream, escape. Book now, visit our site, scan the QR code, or just call today.
Just call today and fell. Ayana's Dream is Lpr gives you this message. Why are all men just jittering like this tonight? In a commercial break, people that sponsor, people that keep the light of this network burning. And I'm drinking.
You are going to play his video. That's why.
And I'm drinking juice coffee. And talking about that, the next coming weekend, of course, Terry will be in your town. There's going to be a big inaugural Carnival ball. Of course, we're going to be in the house. The president of the Minnesota chapter and a court of officers will be inaugurated in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I invite you. I want to be sending your ticket, okay? All of the LPR analysts, by virtue of our alignment with that chapter, each of you will be receiving tickets starting by Monday. I'll get a ticket. And according to the board chairman will pay more. Samson Toh is the board chairman. The board chairman will be paying $100. All the other people will be paying something. Okay, look, Liberal, let me just bring you in here. Get something to drink. You know, man, I mean, I can just bust your bubble. I'm not like you. Got to play here now. You're boiling with in here tonight. By the way, you thinking how to pay debt. Anyway, he just want for Monday to come. Look, Liberal, this thing here it's a very difficult thing. I don't know how the president, this was something, one of the strongest wing of the president's argument. And we all argued that here with CDC. But what we see happening now is unprecedented. Except you guys are putting on a war face to defend the indefensible. And this is where we have problem with you people from the independent side of the argument here. No, even the LDE or whatever, they seem not to be trusted. We've seen how chaotic it has been since from the what his name, Fatiga and Chroma and all of that. The president brought in people, the other person. I mean, it's just from one thing to another. How can we even trust this process? Because the entanglement is too much. Please put away the partisans and let's speak to the Liberian people this evening.
I got nothing to say. I'm very You let that Mali talk before me. I want to talk, then you go to comment. I don't say I got nothing to comment. I got nothing to say. I hear or watch it.
Okay, you'll be just fine. Nothing wrong with that. Somebody say they don't want drink, they don't want drink. I don't hear the baby say people here. Look, Keto.
No, let me make my point. Let me make my point.
No. Hold on.
So let me make my point.
Put in the back. Let me make that point for him.
You're not making no point for me. Let me make my point.
Hold on. I am not going to allow people to intimidate us and they think they're going to get away with it. You forfeit your right now. So I'm going to go to Keto.
No, Mr. So, I'm going to make my point.
You say, okay, so then you have to say sorry to the audience because
why? I say The other audience are telling me, say, you're doing good. Shut him up. Let him go. Let him get. I don't want to know. But let me just say this here.
Why don't men get tonight?
Let me say this, Mr. Dr. Malley came on here.
Oh, my people.
Before I go to Dr. Malley, as a board chair on this platform, I want to take the opportunity here to say, Dr. Malley, I believe that the security analyst misspoke. You are an educated man. You have the knowledge to be advised knowledge of every subject matter that you come on this platform.
Why are you talking for me?
No, I'm not talking for you. I'm
talking for you. Wait, everybody, what can I bring in there?
making my own statement, and therefore, I will say,
trouble in your camp.
chair, you get back. But let me say this to you: the way I not get you back. You can't come out here and say because of your PhD now, you come in to give a definition of journalist. You say a career journalist, that means the person who get a degree. But a practicing journalist, that means the person who reporting. Dr. Malley,
we're not hearing you.
What happened to the phone?
What do you mean? I can't hear me.
You're talking about so the phone's not happy with you right now.
What? You can hear me?
Okay, good, much better.
I feel my hand over it. So I'm just saying to you, a career journalist and a practicing journalist, you practice, and as you practice, that become your career.
Oh God!
So there's no distinction in that. Now, let me go to all the Tabata, Mr. So. I'm a little bit surprised. Well, I'm not surprised. I'm a little bit taken back, but I'm not surprised. For you to sit here, when we talk about career and practice journalists, that's you. You got degree in it. Many of us here, but I got my degree myself, fly by night degree, I got it. But for you to sit here and allow Walter Carter with no proof whatsoever to come out that the president of the Republic of Liberia is drinking drunk in the country without you pushing back and without you even holding him to a point and asking for some evidence. It is unacceptable, and we will make sure. That's why we always come here as a counterweight, because these people, they want to use the drug. I told you yesterday, this is a serious matter. Let us don't politicize it. But CDC and CDC, they were not listening, because they are the most hard-headed people in the whole country.
Really?
You have what president we are saying? You think Bana, I'm more Bana than you. You heard that. They all think they got the means to be Bana picking everywhere. Well, we ourselves too, we grow in the street of Monroe, we are Bana too.
Who testing here said that Lpr talking to that? Lpr, be careful. Convention coming.
Where are you going with this? Why are you trying to distract me? I'm trying to make a point.
Lpr, you feeling that?
That you would determine what I'm feeling. I'm feeling.
I asked you. I'm not determining. I didn't.
That what they asked you. They said that plane, that 1950 something plane, it got drug in it too. They're going to Europe. That what the CEO asked you. But no, on a very serious note, we have to take these things serious. Walter Carter, when you come out here to talk about the drug issue, you have all right to say what you want, but you are not entitled to your own facts. We will call you to a point. You're an educated person. But because you do, this is the same thing you did, and this councilors Scott defeated you big time. You people take that business and put it over your head. On the other hand, President Baka is the most experienced. You're coming with stamina. He got the experience, and any time you face President Baka, he will whoop you. because you people, you got one-way track. You don't even think about tomorrow. All you do is instant gratification. Instant gratification. You couldn't even show president we are during the election. You ain't got your own blue. You can't even show tally.
Thank
Yes,
you.
you got tally. You can't show tally. We
I
beat
gotta go,
you from
I gotta
tally.
go to Terry. Thank you, Liberal. I gotta go to Terry. Terry.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
no.
Oh, they may come to
I
attack
think
me
we got
tonight.
distracted tonight. I
Yeah.
think we got distracted from the real topic and went into something totally different. But 2 points I just want to make quickly, and then the first point is I think the RG was selected by the Joint Security to be the spokesman on this issue, which can happen. The RG can be designated by the Joint Security to represent them as the spokesman. That is why the RG is playing this role. And then to Dr. Mali's position, the career journalist you don't have to be somebody who go to school, get degree inside. Once you have served in that field for more than 15 years, writing, reporting, and your life is built around it, you are a career journalist. A practicing journalist is a journalist that could even start today or yesterday, or somebody who just writing, gathering information as a journalist and all of that. Once he's in that field, he's a practicing journalist. So I just wanted to put in that even though we got distracted for the whole thing. But in my view, I think that is what it is. And yeah, and my point I was really trying to make is that Randy CA, being a career journalist, have misled the public. I know that Senator Waterspoon could not be a journalist, he's a talk show host. But Randy CA, who happens to be the professional journalist, has misled the public, being member of the fourth estate. And that is where I was coming from. And I think that he did not do us justice. That was where I was coming from. Not that the government is not, because if the government failed to bring us the information that we want in the time frame we expect the information to be delivered to us, that is why you have the fourth estate. They come up with the information to inform us. But now when every day you're accusing other person, you accuse the other person, you say that the person, you come back again, you say, no, the person, that is not the person, that the other person. Then it means you are not ready yet, your facts are not lined up, and nobody can believe in what you're saying. I listen to Keto talking about, you're quoting from Spoon Talk when you yourself don't even trust the information coming from there because information is not concrete enough, it's not balanced. It's not in context. How can you trust information like that is not in context? So I think, Mr. So I think that is where I was coming from tonight before we got distracted. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much. Moses.
Yes, sir. Well, first of all, let me just say here, it was a plan to just come and throw my tabata because people have said quite a bit of tabata on this day and always listen. So to Dr. Malia, thanks for forgiving me and my apology to that comment. It wasn't a serious thing. I was just the monkey wrench. But let's go back to the serious.
That is where I will lay hand on you this weekend.
Yeah. Let me just go to the serious note. And I heard Terry talk about the police director being designated by the joint security and anybody can be down there. In the area of security, your joint security is led by someone. That joint security in Liberia, as far as I know, and it's been recorded, is led by the chief of staff for the military. He's the head of joint security. He was designated to be the head of joint security. This is not a joint security matter, and I don't know why it's being investigated. The first thing that happened when they discovered drugs was that the CID were there taking notes on it. CID is a branch of the police. The CID, Criminal Investigation Agency, is a division. It's a branch of the police department. DEA has been trained and they have been empowered with arrest warrant of the arrest power. So they can arrest anybody. Now, arrest means that you know there's a probable cause for someone to be arrested. And then your evidence is sent to the Department of Justice. I can't understand for my world why the police chief or the IG is heading this security investigation when you have the Department of Justice, who is charged with prosecuting the cases and interpreting the Constitution. And they go in there based on the Constitution and the laws. They go in there to see whether they have a case or not, and based on the discovery, which are the evidence. And we continue to do the wrong thing because we have people who I think I hate to use the word ignorant of these procedures, but because you practice something and it's wrong, it doesn't make it right all the time. And I think we continue to make these mistakes and that the international community is watching us. Now, let me go to the journalists. Some of the reasons why I really question journalism in Liberia is because nothing that is published in Liberia go to, I've not seen, let me not say nothing. I've not seen the Associate Press repeat anything coming from Liberia as news, because most of these things, through journalism, what I classify as journalists in my own, what you call it, assessment, is that those people who are connected, who can make objective, who can present objective, the objective perspective on particular cases or incidents, and not the people who got putting them on Facebook. I'm not saying anything with the Associate Press. I put something in the link yesterday. It was the first thing I saw. I put something in the link yesterday. It was the first time I've seen the drug issue going international. I have not seen it other than what we've been hearing on Facebook and all what have you. Okay, so those are the things that I've been looking at. But from a security perspective, I think the Drug Enforcement Agency has the responsibility. And if they don't have people qualified to do it, then they need to look at employing people who qualify to do that investigation. But Drug Enforcement Agency has the money. They got the they can they should have the power. They should have the logistics. And that was the first thing I told you guys on this show, is that I hope this drug investigation will provide the logistic needed to come to to present the evidence to the Attorney General or the Solicitor General to prosecute.
Okay, quickly here, before I go to Keta, I want to tap into your expertise. And if we really went off tonight, the audience will say, we are sorry. Sometimes things happen. But let me just tap into your expertise here quickly before I go into Keta.
Yeah.
With your background, I mean, it's a national issue. If the president were to call on you, say, hey, Moses, you did some work for Helen Johnson Sirleaf or whatever, and I know you're a strong supporter, then you have the background to do what you're supposed to do in your area. If you were called tonight to quantify this thing, what sort of counsel will you give to the president that you think will make a difference? What is not being done for which we are getting to this kind of point?
Well, the first thing is that since 2011, when the drug issue came out during the first administration of the Unity Party, I went to Liberia and I made some recommendations to the Department of Justice and I met with now and then the Vice President Bolton, and we had a long conversation. I would tell
now the sitting president.
Now he's president. He was vice president at the time when we had this conversation. 2013, when I went to Liberia and did some assessment. And if I was put in the position to say what needs to happen, I would tell them to get some. We need to solicit folks from out of the country, because in my own estimation, I don't think people are equipped, and there's too many people that are compromised. And to really do an objective investigation, we need some foreign intervention. And we can bring people in to do some questioning to look at where the evidence lead them and who can be charged. Because all of these names that are coming out, and it's just difficult.
I could be wrong. And this is not meant to put to your spot. And this is where sometimes I differ with you guys when I say you do this here. I do believe you heavily supported this administration, correct?
Yes, I supported I supported Joseph Boakai presidency.
What? You answer my question.
I supported him as an individual. I was never.
I'm going somewhere with the second phase because the reason I saw the document you did, which is
you're the only one that has that, with the exception of few other people.
Yeah, which is very is exceptional. Is good. And the reason I'm asking, have you had a chance since he became president to speak with him?
No.
Why?
Because I've never had the opportunity to.
You've been blocked?
Yeah.
Obviously. No, it's true. I've been to Liberia at least 2 or 3 times. Two times, and I attempted to see him, but
it's not only Moses alone, because
I've not seen or spoken to him since the election.
Wow. And they will not let Moses to see him.
I mean, this is Rhode Island is the birth home of Joseph Newman Boakai presidency. He knows that, and the Lpr is a strong supporter. He knows that. We know people that were here, and some of these people we still see them. Sometimes when you talk to them, they get mad. Liberian people get a very, very bad behavior. They act this sort of behavior that only in bad times they have friends.
Or when they want something.
Well, then they have friends. But when they get it, forget it. We have seen that happen over and over. These are the people that really, I don't have time for them because the people you care, then you don't care what you do, tell that for nothing. Nothing.
Let it, Papi say you're not seeking re-election. When we finish with them, they will never seek political office anymore.
The hypocrisy that in you, please give me a chance, let me talk. Because what I'm talking, you're not the right person to talk it. So if you're not seeking re-election, so all the bad things are going. Drugs is very coastal, walking up and down in the country. You don't have the you're taking it back to CDC. We took CDC from there because of the same bad behavior. And then you come here, you want to make comparison. That's been very dishonest, Liberal. Keto, let me hear you.
Yes, thank you.
Did you see, CEO. Before you go to Keto, can I ask a question? Did anybody see the incident recently? I think it was this morning in Nimba.
Which one?
DEA.
The what? The electricians content?
No, the DEA officer and the tension that was built up because of drugs again.
I mean, it's just.
You're talking about the 19 million drug, then you jump to.
No. But these are things that are happening all around the country.
Yeah, but
so it's not just the $19 million. Because the DEA officer got attacked because apparently he tried to plant drugs in one of the mechanics' pocket, and it created a tension that created serious security threat.
All right. We are already out of time.
I'm sorry.
So there's a video surface. There's a video around that one of the staffer from the vice president office went to bribe the DEA, from arresting somebody that informed with drugs in the house. He went there and there was serious commotion. I think I shared that video in the chat room. He had his badge from the vice president office and he gave the people money and the people refused. And he went there to show himself and with his badge and all that. And there was a whole hell of a scene. So this thing that people got interest, this is my interest, the other person my interest, it is damaging our society. And that's the reason why this whole drug thing is easy for Liberia, because when you have people in the country who are compromised by money, who do not have the wherewithal to even defend the country, the people, even though they are impoverishing the people, giving them lit up nothing and stealing lot from people from them. At the same time, they're bringing in bad substances to kill the people. I think it's about time we all stand up and speak instead of us taking partisan position because it is dangerous. I don't know Jeremiah Kuhn. I don't know Joseph Boakai, to be honest with you. I know Liberia. I was born there. I grew up there. I know Galley Street, Rana Street, Carey Street, all the different streets. And since I grew up, there's no difference down there. It's still the same. Since they built it, it's still the same. When will we see 40-story building around the street or Carey Street? Do I really care who put it there? I don't care. But once it's go there, it's better for my country. So I do not see the individual as president. I see the individual who will come and transform that nation moving forward. And that's what I keep saying. We should stop addressing our own devil and afraid to undress them when they do bad things and telling us we must praise them when they do good. They're not doing good. They came to
You
us and
undress
told
your
us they
own?
could do good.
Have you undressed your own?
Look, Terry, this is the reason why, and I will keep reminding you, I will keep reminding all of you who always come back to the question. This is the reason why the Liberian people, guys, I can say you, this is why the Liberian people, through your lies, I can't even see you, through the many lies they told the Liberian people, this is why the Liberian people remove CDC, remove George Weah, because so you guys' lies can be exposed. You guys say you could do the best, you could change the trajectory of the nation. Only to find out, when I start talking to all of you are getting your feelings, you're relaxed.
We got
You ain't know nothing more than all. Yeah, you're just relaxed. So let's be honest here. Let's be honest here. We want people who will come and transform that nation. We want a change. We tired with it. I can do it. When you can't, you don't do it again. And you say, we must praise you. When you put one lay one cornerstone down, you say, we must praise you. No, I'm even if President we are come back to office. You will never see me praise President
He's not coming back because you don't want to go there.
that one you judge, you can sit down in Delaware and stay beyond what you need Joe Biden without you talking.
So,
okay, the day he come back, you're not be on the show. Me, I know you have. So we gotta go. I know people when I'm talking, the people can just get in their feelings.
Yeah, hold on one second.
They're attacking me for telling. They're attacking me for telling him. They're telling him that Joseph Boakai bringing drugs in the country when they were on the platform saying that Joe Weah were bringing kush in the country. That one that was nothing. Oh,
hello.
Yeah.
You
talking to me, CEO?
I put my system over here.
Yeah. So why you keeping the system going like? Yeah, man.
Guys, I think.
I may be talking while the people listen to me. Be fixing the system. Yeah, so this is a serious issue we face in our society. CEO, we have to stop.
When the liberal,
hello?
What make you think I'm a lap?
Yeah. Sorry. So we gotta go.
What is it?
Yeah, sorry, but we gotta go. I gotta be going to you guys for your closing here. But you know, if I were you guys, like you, the Keto, the Liberal, the Mose, Terry, I won't be asking certain questions because all of you're the same people. We Dr. Malam, we are at liberty to ask any free question. We don't have no headache. We don't have no headache because all of y'all cause a problem.
Bossman,
when people
CEO, just send you a picture on your text. Can you post that picture for me, please?
What kind of picture?
I'm a statement there. Just post that picture.
That will be your closing?
Yeah, that will be my closing. Then tomorrow we'll talk about it.
Picture, we know about it. Can put picture?
If you post that picture, I will send it. We call him a play too.
That the picture with you and JMB?
We're going to do it Sunday. I'll look at it. I'll look at it.
I just sent it to you.
What I'm saying here is, hopefully we'll be getting a lesson learned.
Those people are afraid of you, Mr. Sigmund, because you know too much. Liberian people don't like no people. They don't like people who are smart.
This is why
they don't like people who are smart.
Most of you are known better. This is why.
So just be your own girl.
You gotta do
They don't like smart people.
Mr. So, may I ask to put a picture up?
What come on with picture?
May I please? You said you're going to Minnesota, and you were telling Terry earlier that you were being in town. May I put a picture up, please? May I please?
Can you put a picture up the labor of crime on the
platform? You gotta put my picture up too.
May I please, if you don't mind?
This is a picture that need to go out from Minnesota.
Yeah.
This is the picture that needs to go out from Minnesota.
Yeah, I agree with you. But that picture I want put up.
Request denied.
No, but Mr. So, Mr. You cannot continue to abuse my intellectual rights in this place here from time to time. Let me see what the picture I said. Oh, I just had it. Okay. All right, Mr. So, good luck in Minnesota.
That cooking gold?
I didn't see the picture though.
What a picture?
On the side, you can see it.
No. Me cooking gold pepper soup. That's it?
Yeah, that's
my
it.
picture. Labor.
We used to know picture.
Labor, you go put a picture on? Yeah.
Labor, let me see the picture.
But they on the screen. What you mean? Can see it.
Oh man, please.
All go on Labrador Public website. You see it. Thank you, Mr. So.
Wow.
Dr. Malik, you approved that picture?
Who at the board chair? But you see that one of the things. Now I can't even send you the link again. Yeah.
Let's have 1 more minute.
Malik wants to impeach the board chair.
Let's hear you 1 minute before we go, please. What are we taking home?
Well, let me close very quickly, Mr. So.
That your name Moses now?
Oh, I tell you, say any one of us. Okay, go ahead, Moses.
No, thank you, and Dr. Mali again. Let me apologize for just making that abrupt statement.
Man, Esther, you stay beyond it. Better they call me business.
Why you interrupt me?
Sorry,
sorry. People are in trouble. Anyway, Dr. Mali, I know you and myself we correct. So to the audience out there, it's just one of those things that happen.
You're not correct. You love my man, they made a geezy man. What may you correct? I the FOIA man who can come here and settle the issue. Wait.
You see, you're not talking about when you FOIA business again. Then when they call you FOIA man, you don't want to take ownership of it. What's your problem? Why you just flip-flopping like that?
He the one did a design for that $10 million FOIA. I just got to somebody did that, but I will talk about it. There's a lot of things happening in this place here.
I'm telling you, we got to talk about it.
That plan. He designed that plan. I see why he changed it overnight. Go ahead, but Sunday I will take care of that.
Well, the listening audience, we have fun on the show. And seriously, the drug issue is becoming an epidemic in Liberia, and it's been there since the war ended. And it's going to take everybody. It's going to take some serious commitment from our drug enforcement agency to start implementing and making sure that they themselves hold themselves and other people accountable. And I think this drug issue has blown to the point where everyone's attention is on it, and the best that can come out of it is a good investigation and people who will be prosecuted to face the full weight of the law. But again, we lack the statistics and the time and the expertise to do a thorough drug enforcement to send a message. Most of the things that happen.
Your time finished, Moses. One word. Moses, your time finished. Who's to be blamed?
Excuse me?
Who's to be blamed?
What do you mean, who's to be blamed?
I'm not speaking Gisi. I ask you. I'm not speaking Lama. I say who?
Yes, I mean, the leadership is to be blamed.
What the leadership? Leadership of who?
Must he call name anyhow?
All of the leadership that have been in place, including Buckeye leadership. So it's not we can't. You see the blame game here. It take the seriousness from it.
I got an answer already. That's fine. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Kenta, 1 minute.
Yes, thank you. So look, on a serious note, it's just that this whole thing here, the way people play in the past, I mean, and so we have to come out and show them that you cannot be lying to come to power by tarnishing the reputation of other people, good people in our society to come to power and think that these kind of things will not happen to you. people will come at you. So this is the reason why we'll make mention of people who lied yesterday about the same thing that is they're experiencing today. Like the Unity Party, the surrogate, the president at the time he was political leader, they all sat down and lied. That President we were bringing drugs in the country. President we were selling drugs in Abono, they were bringing drugs. They said it on open platform. They came all around the world and said it. Today, we see it now. It's in his government. It's at his doorstep. When we talk about it, the laborer shaking in his skin. Yeah, he won't pass out. Don't pass out, laborer. That they see you sow. That they see you harvesting today. So we are telling you that, laborer, next time, do not sow corrupt seed, because you will get corrupt things will happen in the future. That what happening to you today. So
Thank
that's what
you.
somebody when we speak, then you'll get angry. Don't get angry.
Thank
Don't
you.
get angry.
All
So
right.
the drug business is very serious, but take it serious. The drug is not coming to one person and not to Unity Party. It's coming, it will destroy all Liberians, and so we should take it very serious. So
Thank you so
I
much.
just want us to,
Hear
I
you.
mean, yeah,
100
thank you so much, CEO.
Terry, let me hear you, Mr. Collins.
100 million.
Yeah. So Keto, the drug been coming to the country long time before even Ellen became president.
Thank you.
The reason you are out of power is because of your carelessness, your irresponsibility, and the way you ran government. Simple as
You
that.
see it, Mr.
Nobody
So?
lied
And I
on
just
you.
said it again.
If the
You
Nobody
see
man,
it?
lied on you.
please,
When I come back now with
Mr.
my own thing, then
Mr.
he's
So,
shaking.
Yeah,
Mr.
you know.
So, will you please control your show?
Mr. So, do you see it? So when I come
Mr.
back
So,
there,
will
then
you
the
please
liberal won't
control
fall
your
off from his
show?
chair. You see what I'm saying? The liberal won't fall off from his chair. I said, I ain't saying nothing.
See,
A responsible government is a government that knows how to handle issue. Nobody can determine when crime will be committed. Let me just say that
Yep.
nobody control crime.
Nope.
Crime is not what the state commits. The state is fighting to prevent crime.
Yep.
You seen it? So your government were irresponsible. You allowed for 100 million drugs, corporates to walk scot-free. Then you say people lie on you. Then you compelling us to be honest with you to talk for Jowia so you can come back. For what? We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do it.
Okay.
Go sit down somewhere, my
Fair
man.
game.
Y'all
Fair
go do your
game.
thing.
Fair game.
Look, let me
Fair
tell
game.
you, Keto.
You want to get ready to hold your puppet, because when I throw one bomb now, he will fall off from his
But
chair.
let us be
Fair
honest
game.
and talk to our leaders.
You know who
Former
on you
president,
get
we are.
honesty in
Well,
your speech?
Listen
this is
now,
not a
give me a
debate.
chance.
It's not a debate.
And
we
I'm
can't.
on a 1 minute.
Make it
The
closing.
liberal, you the man more than 2 minutes liberal disturbing on the show, your liberal. What's the
Okay.
problem?
Intruding into his closing,
Yeah.
these conversations, they are painful, they are difficult, and we must understand that when we come to this conversation, we got to exercise tolerance.
I'm telling you.
Our president,
Tolerance.
Yesterday, you left your putter on me. You and Aaron Butler. You're there with me very well. I couldn't make it because I had to go pick up my work. I left the show. That's more did you're there with me. I took it and swallowed it now. I tell you.
Very came out with a vengeance.
Wow.
That's one did
They got a
two
deal
people
called
that there
Sunday
with me
coming.
yesterday. Yeah, Bobler, that's one did I couldn't make it. I wanted my Howard Bunny, but I couldn't. But yeah, so Mr. Segbe, my last words to you. These people that you're dealing with, so they don't like smart people. You and Liberal not supposed to be on the show. I'm telling you. But they do not like smart people. And Dr. Male, tonight, you look very different. It seems like something is happening. We are looking at you with ego. Something is not right.
The man got new job. The getting job.
Thank you, Mr. So.
The getting job.
Oh, yeah?
Let's hear you. It's also going from Tiawan Congo. You see the bronze trophy, so why the Bruna get live that you want to now?
Well, Congo make a mark in this coming election.
Right. Let's hear you, Dr. Mali.
Well, the only thing I gotta say here tonight is that this drugs issue is not in no one interest. But the government has to do more. But I'm also taken aback when the man of God said he think this drug issue is part and parcel of the economic development of Liberia.
I know.
Then that takes me back to His Excellency's statement when he said, when you steal, let the people enjoy some of the money. So the question now is, how serious are we to fight these things? Because if the man of God is telling us, apart from the revenue collection, so the drugs now is another part of revenue collection at the expense of our children. I mean, that's really no.
Did Terry really say that? Where was that?
I didn't say that.
Yeah.
That was not what I said. But
Wait a minute
again,
now. In
that
Terry,
is
Dr. Male,
no, no, no.
I'll
See,
put you up
Deborah,
today. I'll put you up.
you were
I'll put
not
you up,
here
Dr.
when
Male.
Terry gave his opening statement. Terry said he think the drug business is now part of our economic package. So that means all other areas are exhausted now. This is one area now we need to get money at the expense of this area. And besides that, and Libra, you agree with me when the president said, frustratingly, that when you see now,
the doctor is implicating me. But anyway, go ahead.
when you see now, let the people let the people get some to the people. So tell me now, you can't be making this statement at the same time you're taking on weapon against corruption. And you can't be making this type of statement, men of God, and at the same time fighting the drug law. You see? Then that means the drug law are becoming our economic friends. And which of course is very dangerous. You
Look,
see?
Wow.
Dr.
So,
Mali,
but CEO, you brought something to the security analyst, and he gave a very brilliant suggestion how this thing can be fought. But I just want to add to it. You see, our confidence in the judiciary is eroding. There is no way any of the judges in Liberia will ever throw anybody in jail because in the night, too many things go on. No way. So my suggestion here would be to fight the drugs issue. We need a foreign drugs-related agency to come from outside and investigate all the parties. But again, when they finish investigating all the parties, the judges in Liberia, they are immune. They can't throw anybody in jail. So that's my worry.
thank you so much.
But man of God, you really made a statement. I don't know. Maybe it was slip of tongue. But
No,
Dr. Male,
the
thank
context
you.
you put
Thank
it
you,
in
Dr. Male.
is not
Thank you.
accurate. But it's okay.
Thank you,
I
Dr.
will
Male.
accept
Dr. Male,
the
thank you.
beating.
CEO, I agree
clarify it on
today.
the next show.
Dr. Male is the co-host.
Full time on Monday to explain yourself, Terry.
Yeah. Thank you, Lebo.
Dr. Male is the co-host. CEO, I agree today.
You want to do it? You
I
want
agree
to
you.
do it, man? All right,
I
guys.
agree you. I put Dr. Male.
So,
Dr. Male
let
can
me
send him
say-
back. Let me carry you to FOIA.
Let me say this, my own closing, Mr.
You
So.
looking for a
Thank you
hypocrite?
thank you very much, Mr. So, for the show tonight. I'm gonna have a pilot program tomorrow morning. For this, I will call it. I'm not too sure what I'm gonna call it yet. What I call it historical fact, or the progressive historical background, the history of Liberia. I'm not too sure what I'm gonna call it yet but I'm gonna go a little bit deeper than your usual stuff. So I'm going to do a pilot program tomorrow, and I will not. It's going to be on another platform, same platform, but another program, another software I'm going to use, and so
So let me tell you now. Once it's going to be air on
you're
air.
telling me now. You're telling me now as what?
so you're going to exclude us?
Yeah. What do you mean? Excuse you or exclude?
I said exclude.
Completely? Absolutely, you're going to be excluded.
Okay. Whatever you want to be talking, management have no idea. It needs to be sent forward for review and approval.
The board have already approved it.
All right. If you want to take it, life is all about risk. If you think you can go and succeed,
Have already approved it, Mr. So.
thank you so very much.
I don't have. I'm sending you to Terry next week for you to cook you soup. That they're bribing. We're bribing you there. Go soup for next week. Terry will cook it for you. That they're bribing right there.
I guess so already they're all set.
Oh, talking the CEO, the examiner. Yeah. Papi, how are you? Yeah? How are you, Papi? Don't worry.
But you know what? You get the soup. You bring the soup from Rhode Island in a plastic with frozen soup. You bring it from Rhode Island.
The man said the tea here already.
Already said. They say,
in a plastic bag, frozen soup.
all right.
CEO, you bringing it with you? Or already?
Yeah, I there already.
Don't mind it, man.
All right, Mr.
Good
So,
night.
wonderful show,
Okay.
wonderful show. Folks, tune in tomorrow. It's going to be very early on your side. I'm trying to see if I can do it 6 a.m. Eastern time, which will allow me to do it maybe around 10 Liberian time. I'm trying to figure. Like I said, it's a pilot program, and then after that, I will find out from folks to see what would be the best time to do that.
Yeah,
I
but
don't want to time conflicting with.
But never all the people will be sleeping. Who will watch that thing?
But what time do I should come on?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock Eastern time?
Yeah, not PM, AM.
Yeah, 10 a.m. Eastern time.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah,
But
when we
the
go to work.
The problem is the CEO always have program on Saturday around that time, and I don't want to eat.
You know,
Yeah.
see your own shadow. Send your program for revisions and approval. And this is how you can get a country into chaos because you don't want to live by a system. Now, now send your program.
But CEO, the thing simple. Japo is saying Gary.
The man no.
The man who say I'm going to include in my show. Yeah. All right, thank you, Mr. So let's try tomorrow and see what we go.
Time that hopefully it's not every Saturday, so it's not every Saturday. But well, Dr. Male, I think we had a big win tonight. Moses confessed, so he's gone free. We will pray for him that there's a redemption. Oh, why are you running away from a liberal?
Moses ran away?
No, let me bring him back here. Why are you running? I said, you can't congratulate Dr. Male. Dr. Male, we won the night. All right? But yeah, good night, guys. And we'll see it Sunday.
I know some are coming to the cross next week.
Oh, the one they were beating on Jesus will be wrong.
When you can, you on your own.
I will invite you. I will specifically invite you and keep you in the backyard. Thank you. Good night, folks. Terry, have a beautiful weekend, my man.
All right. Tell I'll see you when I get there, my man.
Good night.
Good night. All right, well, for that does it this evening, man. Some of them got to retire there, man. They feel a headache. We want to thank you so much for your time. Again, this is what we do. Sometimes it get a little bit dicey, a little bit crazy out there. Let's do the quick commercial.
Hey you, it's time to pack your bags. The world is calling. From the skies above to every corner of the map, explore all 7 continents with journeys designed especially for Europe and Africa. Whether it's a cruise, an all-inclusive resort, a hotel, car rental, theme park getaway, or the perfect excursion, Ayana's Dream Escapes brings the world within reach. Adventures start here. Don't just dream, escape. Book now, visit our site, scan the QR code, or just call today.
Yes. Don't just dream, escape, fly, take up some time. And that is one of our own Liberians, our strong followers, strong supporters of this network. This is what we need to do, to support one of our own. Support one of our own. Let's empower people. Let's build, let's support, build a business tycoon. If it succeeds, it could potentially be established in Liberia, and the country will benefit because people will be employed, food going to get on the table. So High-End Dreams, that's our own Esther. She's subscribed to very, very strong supporter of this network in good and bad times, and so we also have to reciprocate. So if you are traveling, you want to go anywhere, call them the number. You saw the number that called. And if you find it difficult, just reach out and I will connect you with them. And trust me, you're going to get a good deal. But at the same time, like I said, coming weekend, not this weekend, the following weekend, and the week after, as you know, Liberia will be observing her independence anniversary. But in the meanwhile, next weekend, the 17th weekend in the Twin Cities, Minneapolis, the Grand Youth Association, one of those diaspora-based county organizations chapter, will be having their inaugural carnival. That's the president there will be inaugurated with a court of officers. There you see them. And my understanding, it's going to be a red carpet event, man. Red carpet. Make sure you go in there dressed because it's going to be a fabulous night. We are doing everything possible, hopefully, to bring you live images from the coronations of these court of officers. So if you are within Minnesota, to around Minnesota, take a time and just have some nice and social time. It's Friday night, Saturday morning, you can sleep, do whatever you want to do. But I just show support. It doesn't matter to you, whatever you're coming from, to whether you are Liberian, non-Liberian, you do not have to come from Grand Youth to go there. All, my understanding, all, and I mean all, are invited to attend these coronations. It's going to be a red carpet event. We're going to walk on red carpet to grace this occasion. Until then, folks, the old man's on the water say time has cut off with us this evening. I am Afonso Z, and so have a pleasant evening. If you're one of us here, you have an event in Liberia here or whatever it is, business and stuff, you want to advertise it, you want to give us some spotlight, just let us know. When there's no way, we all will find it out. Let us know and we can figure out something for you. All right? Have a pleasant evening. Bye-bye for now.